Yeah. All right, everybody. Here I go. I just figured I'd play a little guitar for you. Let me shut this off. A new friend. What do you think? All right, look. I got reinvigorated today. I really wasn't feeling well earlier today, so I wasn't gonna do a video. I was just kind of out of it. Wasn't feeling good. But anyway, look, man. So you know the story. Here's the deal. I am blocked on X, and now I am suspended from Substack. Okay, no reasoning, no nothing, but I don't give a damn. You know why? Because this guy don't give up. I just opened up a brand new Substack, the Lion of Wall Street, and there is a link in the description of this video. Let's show them what this is all about. All right, so if you are so inclined, thank you, Tyler. I hope you guys and girls would consider resubbing to my Substack. I like it. It's free. It's a good platform. Screw them. Screw them all. Screw them as hard as humanly possible. Anyway, so that's the story with that whole thing. You know, I don't believe in coincidences. My last post on Substack was asking you guys and girls to do me a favor. The favor was, if you would, since I can't post anything new on X, I've been X'd from X, okay? So since I can't post there, I said, how about you guys and girls post for me? And then within a short period of time, Tyler, I appreciate it. Bam, I'm suspended. Now, I don't know who runs Substack, but I don't know, man. Just a little bit too much of a coincidence for Greg over here. Anyway, look, man, obviously there are people who don't like what I'm saying, and that's okay, man. That's okay. Let them do what they want. I won't stop doing what I'm doing. I really, now I know for a fact that I am over the target, and that's really the truth. So anyway, look, man, so I figured while I was here, I'd play a little guitar for you, which I just did. And you like this thing? Isn't this neat? You're not going to believe what this is. This is actually a knockoff. It's actually not a Fender. Something made in China, but it's pretty good. I started a new pickup here. This is a knockoff of a Seymour Duncan Hot Rails. The thing freaking screams, man. It really, really does. Anyway, so let's talk. All right. So you want to talk about the market? I don't know. What do you guys? I got a whole bunch of stuff I did want to cover with you. So we'll just go over it. Look, so this freak show of a market, it was all over the place today, man. Debt buying going on here, quite obviously. The two year obviously showing us that, you know, you can look at the debt market and learn a lot, honestly. So just by looking at, let's say, the 2 year where we are, or the difference between the 2 and the 10, you could make pretty accurate projections as to where this is going. And we're going right down the freaking sewer, man. Our economy is dead. It's buried. And they obviously don't want to fix it here. It's just, it's war. More war, propagation of war, building up to war, billions, hundreds of billions of dollars being thrown at this new war. And who knows? It's Friday, right? So we could see a false flag over the weekend, some other kind of freaking nonsense going on here. But anyway, so the market did finish a little higher today. No real action in the debt market. Dollar didn't do too much. Gold and silver, nothing really did anything today. So whatever. But let's talk about some of this stuff that happened. How about this? Global debt exceeds $100 trillion as interest costs surge. Do you find it just a coincidence here, Rhonda? Thank you. You find it just a coincidence here that central banks with their respective leaders want lower rates, lower rates, lower rates. So what is it really all about? Lower rates don't help you. It's so they can service the debt. I mean, why does it, honestly, a world leader here, pick one, come out and say, hey, guys and girls, listen, we know that we should not be lowering rates here, but we have no choice because we got to service the debt. That means you're going to pay for it because we're going to rob you blind by taking the purchasing power of your currency and flushing it down the freaking toilet. So again, when you hear from a politician or a central banker or whatever tell you, we promise you lower rates, they think you're an imbecile. They think that you don't understand that we can't pay our debt anymore. It's over. We can't even pay the interest on our debt. So they got to lower rates so we can service the debt. Could you imagine, really, honestly, if President Trump, let's just talk about him. I'm not calling him out, but this is what he's doing. He's calling for lower rates. He's screaming from rooftops just like you and I knew he would. What would you do if he said, hey, guys and girls, listen, the real reason I'm calling for lower rates and I'm playing a game with the Federal Reserve right now is so we can service the debt because we can't pay the interest. We're just completely, absolutely destitute. Meanwhile, I'm conducting a war over here that's costing us hundreds of billions of dollars just to fund it. And we got to borrow that cash into existence because we don't have it right out of the Federal Reserve. You know, if the President Trump said that, I'll tell you the truth, my respect for him would go through the roof into the stratosphere and to the moon and back. But he can't tell you that. He's going to sell you some other kind of nonsensical garbage to convince you that that's what you need. Meanwhile, he's telling you that we're going to be paying more for things as his tariffs hit. They're his tariffs. It's not for the good of the American people that's going to make us all rich. That's what he told you. That's what he told you. We're going to get rich off the tariffs. So, but America needs the tariffs, but they're his tariffs, and that's just the way it is. And if you don't like it, it doesn't really freaking matter now, does it? Duh. Make it up, man. Make any of this stuff up. Here, going back to the bond market. 2-year yields end at more than 1 week low with slower U.S. growth in focus. Really? Oh, wow. How about this one? Chicago President Goolsby puking thing that it is. Sees rate cuts depending on inflation progress. We're not making any progress on inflation, people. By their own numbers, inflation continues to go up. We know that. It's over. They're destroying the currency. You know that. Central banks, they want us all dead. Let's be quite honest. It's too much. How about this one? Defense stocks gain from global conflict. Really? Crude oil, of course, defense stocks, the military-industrial complex. Why do you think we're at war right now? Because it helps you, and we are really fighting terrorism. It's just for terrorism. You know it's for terrorism because the government's telling you it's to fight terrorism. Terrorism, terrorism. That's how dumb they think you are. Going back to our lovely friend here, Elon Musk here, who obviously doesn't like Greg Mannarino very much. Tesla owners are trading in their EVs at record numbers. Wow. This is actually a good thing to a certain degree. Trump is targeting rare earth metals and says Ukraine deal will happen very shortly. It's going to happen really soon. Look, man, we import most of our stuff. I get that. And I told you this morning, and President Trump signed this executive order to increase the mining for metals here in the United States. I'm all for it. I think it's actually a good thing. How about this one? Fed survey reveals an alarming drop in Americans' ability to handle a $2,000 emergency. Let's see what this one says here. Americans are finding it harder to cover emergencies. That's because we're all rich. You remember when President Trump said that? We're all rich. We're so rich that 62.7% of people can't even come up with $2,000 for an emergency. About half the people in the United States can't even come up with $400. $2,000 is way over. But again, we're booming. Our economy is great. Bidenstein, mummy man, creature puke, told you that our economy was strong. And in fact, Biden creature said what? What did he say? We're the envy of the world. He did say that we're the envy of the freaking world. People, you can't make any. We are living in it's dystopia, man. It's dystopia. What else can I tell you? Anyway, how about this one? So military.com is raising questions about why we're bombing Yemen. The last Houthi attack was months ago, but the U.S. military has now launched an open-ended campaign in Yemen. Questions are being raised as to the timing, as to why President Trump decided to do this right here and right now. Well, you already know why. It has nothing to do with terrorism or anything else. It's to allow the Fed here to inflate. It's a mechanism to pull debt into the now, potentially prop up the stock market on vastly expanding debt. Now, we actually have military.com asking questions here. At least somebody is. You know what it is? They believe that they have people psyoped to such a degree. Let me tell you something. There are Republicans and there are Democrats. And then there's the magtards and the freaking super freaky leftists over there. Whenever you have extremists on either end, they're the groups on either side that drag everybody down. You understand? It's an incredible thing. They're the minority. But that's why you were seeing the state of affairs that we are in right now. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? But that's kind of it, guys and girls. I think we're kind of on the same page. So you guys and girls want to talk about anything in particular before we get out of here, man? Look, I don't expect really. I mean, I'm shocked that I'm still out here on YouTube. I have to tell you. It's just a matter of time. I already have a backup. I already did set up something on Rumble. A lot of you have been talking about it. But I like to use their systems against them. Like, for example, Substack. Weisco, I appreciate it. You don't know what happened to my Substack? They freaking suspended my account. At the same time, I asked you guys to share my stuff on Twitter. Boom, gone. Again, I'm blocked on Twitter. I cannot post there. And let me tell you something about Twitter, okay? I'm not the only one. Many people now cannot post any longer on X. They've been X'd from X. That's because it's a free speech platform, right? No, it's absolute fascism, okay? Just like the Satanist himself, Elon Musk. Oh, you don't like that Elon is a Satanist? What more evidence do you guys need? Okay. You know what I'm talking about, but come on, man, really snap out of it. It's incredible. It's freaking nuts. Anyway, that's kind of where we're at, guys and girls. You want to talk about anything else before we get out of here? You want me to play a little more guitar for you? I don't know. What do you want me to do? Greg has officially lost his mind. You know, you got to lose something along the line, man. Maybe I have lost my mind. Anyway, Greg Hendricks. Anyway, thank you, Bellissima. If I appreciate that. Howard Nutlick. Oh no, that is freaking hilarious. Yeah, I know. Anyway, straight jacket required. Yeah, I know, man. Look, no one ever said I was a normal person. I don't intend to be. And I personally think that normal is overrated. And how many normal people can play guitar like that? Let me know. What do you want me to play a little more? All right, enough of that. Does Coco like the guitar? You know, I think Coco likes it. He hangs out in here with me sometimes when I jerk around with these things. Anyway, guys, look, man, I just wanted to get this stuff out here and listen to me. I really hope I really did enjoy the Substack. It was a way for me to connect with you. I have a lot of ways for you guys to connect with me. I got the Substack going on. Again, let's rip the face off of this, okay? As I said, there's a link in the description of this video. I would really like you to sub to my Substack. It's 100% free. I send stuff out all through the day for you guys and girls until they cut me off again. They're probably going to cut me off again. All right. I use a fake name or fake email and every freaking thing else. And they're going to, I'm probably going to get X'd from there too. But, like I said, I can't post on X anymore. I've been X'd from X. So I hope you guys and girls will share my work there. I really, really do. We got to come together, man. You know the story. Anyway, look, I think we're kind of going to call it here, guys and girls, but I really appreciate you being here. I hope you got something out of this. I mean, I want to hear from you. Military.com is questioning why the Houthis have not attacked a ship in months. Why are we attacking now? That's military.com. Why? The answer is freaking obvious. War. The propagation of war. The build-up to war. I mean, the cash that must be pumped into the system here. That's all this is. It's not about terrorism. If you guys and girls bought that and bought the other plethora of lies that come out of its mouth, it is Trump. It is a liar of the highest possible order, along with his freaking sidekick, the freaking demonic, whatever the freak he is, Elon Musk. And you guys and girls, these are the people that you really want in control of things right now? It's a clown show, man. It's a clown show. But we knew this was going to happen. You and I called this for anything else. It's not going to get any better. It's going to get much worse. We all know that. I think we all know that. Anyway, look, guys, it's incredible. People can't come up with $2,000, let alone $400 for an emergency. You can't make that up. The Fed playing their game with the president. Obviously, they talk to each other every day. They're laughing. They're laughing at you. They ain't laughing at me. They're not laughing at most of you, but some of you are laughing at because you still don't get it, quite obviously here. You can't make this stuff up. Defense stocks gaining on war. Wow, really? 2-year yield dropping. Economies in the toilet and debt over 100 trillion. That's at face value. You want to add in derivatives? We're in the super quadrillions, man. Make this stuff up. Bring it in, everybody. Bring it in. We're going to do this like we do every Friday. Ready? Love each other. Care about each other. Be charitable to each other. All right? I'll see all of you Sunday for my markets to look at. Thanks for being here, everyone. All right? And I am hoping, honestly, thank you. Single cell organism. That is awesome. I'm really hoping to see you guys and girls over at my new Substack, Lion of Wall Street. I think I'm looking pretty much like a freaking lion, don't you? Anyway, as I said, there is a link in the description of this video. Guys and girls, man, take care of yourselves for the weekend. Enjoy yourselves. And, we got to take care of each other. We really, really do. That's all we got. We got to come together. We got to unify. There's no cash in unification, in love. This is all about hate and division and war. People dying in the name of what? In the name to support central banks. That's what's going on here. Do you realize what I'm saying here? This game that's being played on you by President Trump here, it's murdering people. Murdering people. Okay, it's not about terrorism. Let him be honest. Listen, guys, we got to bomb the hell out of these people because we need to inflate. We got to allow the Fed to get stronger. And this is the only thing I can come up with right now because that's what they told me to do. If you don't believe that Trump is getting his orders, or every president is getting the orders from a higher source. And I ain't talking about the Almighty here. It's more like the one that lives down there. If you know what I'm talking about, that's exactly what's going on. We're all being played. We're all losing. We're all losing here. You understand? Anyway, that's it. I'll see you Sunday. And I hope you enjoyed the guitar playing.